We are making the Age is Irrelevant card today. Now, this is an example of the finished product. It is in its plastic sleeve, a self-sealing bag with the citizen label and price tag ready to go. I usually make an example of the finished card image and just use packaging tape for the outside of the die. That way we always have an example. And I have pre-cut all the different squares that go on the images that will be cut out. This is a steel rule die that will cut through layers and layers of cardstock, so don't be afraid to place one piece on top of each other. It will work. So now I'm just placing the images that will be put together on top of each other, using an example of a card right in front, right on top there. And this ear is a little bit different gray from the body, just to add a little interest. But we can run it through with one pass or two, whatever you prefer. And all you do is place it between the in the plastic sandwich of your machine. Now, these plates are consumables and eventually will have to be replaced. I usually use a clean, non-scratched one for the bottom and put that scratched up one on top, and it will scratch but go through hundreds and hundreds of uses before you have to replace it. And then all I do is just use the bottom plate as the new top plate. So I am doing some dry embossing now. You place the elephant in the folder and you place the ear in a different design in a folder. And using the base that comes with your machine, and there'll be instructions on this, all you do is place it between the plastic sandwiches and run it through. And here you go. It adds a lot of character to the card. I'm taking some very, very fine sandpaper and just distressing the ear a little bit because I want to bring out a little bit of that embossing image. You don't have to do it to the elephant, but you can if the cardstock allows. And using some dry roller adhesive, and it does take practice to do this, we're going to put these pieces together. We use very little wet glue in our card making because this is just easier and cleaner. We do all these different steps on these cards on different days. We rarely put all the cutting and gluing on one day. Now we're going to put the eye on. And for this, you'll need some black cardstock and a hole punch. And if you don't have this available, a black Sharpie marker will also do the trick to place the eye where it needs to be. Now for this, I use the sticky dot sheets, again, just because it's cleaner. And there you go. Okay, for the elephant, this card is pre-printed on the top and on the inside. And I probably would not use the sticky dots for the elephant body because you'd be buying a lot of sticky dots and it's just not worth it. But the staff, the little gold staff, it's perfect for. Again, no wet glue. So again, the roller, make sure that it's put in all the nooks and crannies because You do not want this falling apart. And you always want to make sure this is permanent adhesive. Do not buy anything that says removable because it will just fall off and that will be a disappointment to whoever bought the card. A little sticky piece there. And this card is finished. Just needs the label on the back and the packaging, and it's ready to go. Hope this helps.